afternoon. I'm Linda Luna, Superintendent of Washington Unified School District. Today is Friday, April 3rd, 2020. I'd like to take a few minutes to address some questions that my staff and I have been receiving through social media or through email in regards to our district during this time of school closure. So here are some questions we'd like to address. The first question that we've been getting most of is about school closure. How long will our schools be closed? As of yesterday, all schools in Yolo County will be closed for the remainder of the school year. This is recommended also by our governor, our state superintendent, Yolo County Public Health Department, and Yolo County Office of Education. This decision was made in order to decrease the spread and the risk of infection of COVID-19 and for the health and well-being of all of our staff, our students, and our community. We know that this decision may be disappointing for many families. My heart goes out to all the seniors who have worked so hard for the past 12 years, looking forward to this school year of graduating with their childhood friends and being celebrated for all their hard work. For now, our graduation ceremonies and our proms are put on hold, being postponed until we have further notice of when it will be safe to gather together and to celebrate these special moments. Question 2, what about distance learning? And when is it going to start? We are committed to start our distance learning program on Tuesday, April 14th, which is the day we come back from spring break. And what that means is teachers will be using a different means of teaching your student at home. Distance learning is about learning in 2 different locations. So it can be digital, it can be virtual, it could even be pencil and paper, but it's direction and instruction given by our teachers. We're using Google applications in our district, such as Google Classroom. Some teachers are using ClassDojo, and we'll also be looking at Zoom to support our distance learning. Another question is, what does distance learning actually look like? And maybe it's more helpful for me to say what we should not expect distance learning to look like is for a student to sit at their computer for 6 hours every day. That is not what we are expecting, and that is way too much. We do not want and expect our students to finish their coursework at home as they would here at school. By now, all of our students have been contacted by their teachers or administration, and this is intentional because we want to stay connected to your student. I have seen videos, really wonderful videos of lessons that teachers have already created and used as enriching activities for our students during these past 3 weeks of being off. I've also seen videos of just teachers connecting to students and doing some social emotional support. Another question has come up about what about parent resources? Well, parents, just remember, we want you to be parents. We do not expect you to be the classroom teacher at home. However, our website, specifically designated for COVID-19, have a plethora of resources, not just for our students, for extra learning activities, but we are loading our website, not just today, but more next week, of resources for our parents and our guardians to look at other means of support for having your student at home through this distance learning time. We've had a couple questions about personal belongings left at school. We realize that your student may have left their PE clothes or other personal belongings in their lockers. What we're asking for is just some time after spring break to be able to address this. We will want our parents to reach out to our principals after spring break to determine how we will be able to pick up personal belongings. Another question I've been getting is about our seniors. Will our seniors need to make up time to graduate? No. Our seniors will not need to do additional time because of this school closure. Right now, we're working on how to give grades and credits for the semester so that our seniors can move on to college this summer. Any senior that was on track to graduate on March 13th will be able to graduate with a diploma in hand on time. We've had some questions about college, so I want to give you an update about information that the colleges have been given. First, I have no doubt that any student in West Sacramento will be able to get into community college, especially since we have here the West Sac Home Run Initiative and a deep partnership with Sac City College. Secondly, for our state schools, such as Sac State, we're waiting for more information on how they're going to be flexible with their requirements to help our students successfully enter into the state school system. We just heard yesterday from our university systems, schools such as UC Davis, UC Berkeley. They have already made exceptions to help our students become successful going into universities next school year. First, they have suspended all letter grades for the A through G required courses for winter, spring, summer 2020 terms. Secondly, they have already suspended the standardized test requirements for next school year for the seniors next year who will be applying to go to universities. And those are really great pieces of information to help support our students continue their journey to college. As we receive new information, we are committed and we promise we will get that new information to our community. Finally, next week is spring break, and our staff and administration will still be working and also trying to take time off to take care of their families and get refreshed to start up our distance learning on April 14th. I would encourage all of us to continuing our social distancing practices so that we can stop the spread of COVID-19 here in West Sacramento. I wish you all good health and wellness. Thank you.